Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, technical indicators, flash historic bear market bottom signals. Bitcoin has entered territory that historically marks major cycle bottoms. Stay until the end to understand the key indicators. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price, about $60,300. Bitcoin is down 18% over the past month from about $73,600, marking significant weakness after what appeared to be a stronger Q1. The 4-year view tells a different story entirely. BTC has gained 186.6% since June 2022's about $21,100, demonstrating the asset's long-term trajectory despite near-term volatility. Story 5. BlackRock's $14 trillion. Case for Bitcoin: no central bank, no asset management giant BlackRock, which oversees $14 trillion in assets, released messaging emphasizing Bitcoin's fundamental value proposition: decentralization, no government. The endorsement carries significant weight given BlackRock's position as the world's largest asset manager and its successful launch of the iShares Bitcoin Trust, Bybit, which has become the largest spot Bitcoin ETF by assets. The firm's public education efforts around Bitcoin have shifted from cautious exploration to direct advocacy for the asset's unique monetary properties. That matters because ETF flows turn Bitcoin demand into something institutions can measure every day. Story 4. Lazarus Group's $1.5 billion. Bybit Hack Traced to Iranian Central Bank. North Korea's Lazarus Group executed a $1.5 billion hack of exchange Bybit last year, with investigators now tracing those stolen funds to wallet addresses linked to Iran's central bank. The discovery adds new dimension to state-sponsored crypto theft and international sanctions evasion. The scope extends beyond a single incident. Since 2019, Iran-linked wallets have moved over $3.84 billion, with much of it tied directly to the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. When geopolitical risk cools, risk assets can breathe. When it returns, Bitcoin often becomes part of the global liquidity conversation. Story 3. Strategy's preferred stock STRC hit a new all-time low of $71.25, now trading 28% below its $100 peg and triggering concerns about a dangerous feedback loop. The instrument was designed to trade near par, with buying activity pausing below that level while cash reserves rebuild. The mechanics are deteriorating rapidly. Strategy spent $1.5 billion in May to repurchase convertible notes due in 2029, eliminating the cash cushion investors counted on for dividend coverage. For Bitcoin, the signal is that corporate balance sheet adoption is becoming more deliberate, more liquid, and more institutional. Story 2. Smarter Web CEO Andrew Webley published a detailed reflection on what he calls the most significant quarter since the company went public, defending the emerging amplified Bitcoin model against recent market criticism. Webley argues the opportunity for public Bitcoin treasury companies isn't simply owning Bitcoin, but using balance sheets and public markets to increase Bitcoin per share over time. The company has introduced measured leverage, strengthened management, improved treasury analytics, and continued developing operating businesses. Story 1. Technical indicators, flash historic bear market bottom signals. Bitcoin has entered territory that historically marks major cycle bottoms, falling into the lowest 10% of its entire price history relative to long-term moving averages. The bubble-free Bitcoin Support Rainbow indicator, which tracks historical support levels, shows Bitcoin at levels that have previously coincided with bear market capitulation points. The confluence of indicators, price below the 200-week moving average, extreme oversold readings, and historical support levels suggest Bitcoin may be approaching a local bottom. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below, and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.